Okay, here we are. Yay. So yes, this is a great discussion. So we'll review it a little bit and put it in the context of what we've been doing. So I like to think of learning to direct our energy. You could call it anything you want. You could call it, oh, here comes Dawn and Aaron. Let's wait a minute for them to pop on. No, we'll start again. That's perfect. More people are probably going to be joining us, which I'm very, always excited. It doesn't matter how many people show up. I'm always happy to do this with anyone all the time.
I offered it to a friend of mine this morning.
Lovely.
Probably won't. Yeah, Claudia.
Oh yeah,
You,
I would love to have her on.
you never met Claudia.
And no, I haven't. I would
No.
love to meet her. Let's get our hands going. We'll start generating some chi in our rubbing the skin in between the fingers, lengthening the spine. Here comes Bam. Okay. Becoming aware of the breath.
Mhm.
Smiling. Smiling, smiling. Shunyi Lin in Spring Forest Qigong says, hi, Dawn. Smile means, who knows here what smile means? And start
Smile?
my internal love engine. So when we smile, that's what's happening. We're starting our internal love engine.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah,
That's
very.
really nice.
Mm-hmm. Yep, you can do what you're doing, Mom, and massage. Ooh, I just got a ringing in my ear.
Look at all my
Who's
bruises.
wanting to come in? Somebody. Is Erin with
Oh,
you too, Dawn?
No, I didn't. I think she's sound asleep. I
Oh,
just
okay.
knocked on the door.
We'll send her some energy. So we're going to start. We're having a great conversation about essentially healing. And when we discover something that is upsetting to us, scary usually is the root, but it could be a spot on our skin that reminds us of cancer. Oh, am I getting cancer? Right? The connection between those emotions of fear, the thought process, and our habits. So even just finding yourself thinking about something and then rubbing it where it itches or whatever, all these examples. So I like to think of a 3-stage process to work with that, to guide our energy so that we can facilitate healing. It's always happening. First is opening up. That's what we're doing right now. We're opening the channels by gently cupping. And then we add power to that by breathing. Deep breathing, opening, visualizing too, even better. The channels in my body are opening. And then we cup the back of our head too. And we can notice all kinds of things. Open, open. All my channels are opening, open, open, and now they're fully open. That's what we say. And then we rub on our C7. And of course, this sequence you all know is the Spring Forest Qigong opening the channels sequence. Let's come down and cup on the
Mm.
elbow, sides. As always, if something speaks to you in your body along the way, it's sore, tender, you can give some extra energy to it. That's always great. Let's cup under the armpits. Sides. So just doing this opening the channels process, we're scanning through our body. We're noticing all kinds of things we might not have noticed a moment ago. Let's cup on our hips. I'm sitting, so standing is easier to access these points physically, but I can visualize that energy going right. The vibration of my hand is like a drum, and that vibration is going right into my points, opening up the channels. Boom, 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 boom. Ah. So we use all of our senses. And then we bring our hands down. I'm going to cup on the top of the knees, bottom of the knees. Sometimes I go left, right, left, right, left, right. And that actually helps things move in a different way through my whole body. Sides of the knees, back of the knees. Ooh, releasing down the legs, shake off. Great. You need to rub your hands together a little. So now all our channels are open. Step 1, open your channels. Step 2. What's step 2, you guys? Cultivate
Breathe.
the energy. Yeah, breathing in order to cultivate the energy. That's the technique of breath can help us cultivate the energy. So can the gentle movements we do. So we'll make a little I call it a little energy ball. So there's so many different ways to breathe intentionally. It's so powerful. But let's cultivate some energy right now between our hands.
Can I tell you what I envision when I breathe?
Yeah.
In, out, in, out, like a wheel.
So that's one of the movements. That's one of the movements we've done, right? Very similar to
a long time.
Yes.
That's when I visualize
Spinning.
my breath.
That's great. Spinning energy and wheels are a really important part of our makeup, right? So you could do that however it makes sense to you. My invitation right now is to make a little ball between your hands. And you can have that in front of your lower dantian, your belly button, kind of resting in front of you. Easy and peaceful. If you want, you can close your eyes. And we're going to bring the breath in. So we're going to visualize when we breathe in, we're soaking in from all of our body. Our whole body's breathing through every pore, soaking up the energy. And then when we breathe out, we're collecting it in between our hands. Feeling the energy, collecting it. Now, the reason I'm picked this today is specifically to work with some kind of physical discomfort that we might be having. Now, you can pick an emotional discomfort too. You can pick any discomfort. We'll just get that energy in our hands now, which you can probably by now feel the energy in your hands. So now that we have done this, we are going to come to a spot that we recognize there's something going on that's showing a blockage. So it could be like I've shared with you guys, I've used it to get rid of a mole. The first part is you just recognize that that part of your body is telling you there's a blockage, right? And then you can open that up. How we just did, we're letting the energy flow even more. And now we've collected some in our hands. Now we can bring our hands right to that point. So you can put the energy that you've collected in your hands onto the part of your body that wants to get released. So I'm just going to pick, you can pick wherever you want, but I'm going to work with my sinuses. So I feel a little congested. So I'm just going to bring that energy. Now, you asked earlier, can I touch it? Yeah, you can touch your skin, but you can also just be out in front of your skin. And maintain the breath. Visualize that the area is opening up. And send the intention even through your fingers. And if you want, you can use sword fingers. Some of you have done that to clear the pathways. Visualize the area opening, opening. And we're cycling in this fresh chi from the universe and sending it right there. Now that it's open, if we feel some clogging, we can visualize that we're letting it move out. We've done this too, so you can visualize little butterflies coming out. You can visualize smoke, anything that makes sense to you. And maybe nothing, but you just imagine that you're like letting that excess energy and you're thanking it. Thank you. You can be free now. And go back, see it going out to the ends of the universe. Mother Nature uses it. As long as we want, we can do that. No. And then we then visualize that we're going to let the area close up. So we've opened it, we've let the excess move out, now we're going to let it close up, and we're giving it love. Pure chi, healing, loving energy, and visualizing that area working exactly. It's like a reset. It's back to like, there it is, the way everything is in complete harmony. Mine completely moved. And now I can feel it moving down my throat. Yep. So those basic process incorporates a lot of little ways we've been doing it together, right? And there's other ways, but they all basically do the same thing. So how is that feeling for you guys?
That's good.
Yay. Awesome. So
Cold.
Cold?
Yeah.
Well, let's go through now, go back and let's do some other components of our Qigong to warm up. So we opened our channels, we did a little foray into this basic 3-step process of healing. And now let's come through and let's bounce a little to get our energy flow going. You know, I'm sitting, so I'm gonna bounce my doo-doo-doo from my elbows, blah, 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 like a puppet. And while we bounce, and the invitation is for you guys who can to stand up if you want and bounce, because standing is even better. It's always good, better, best. And it isn't even best. It's always good, better, 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 better. So unlimited betternesses, right? Betternesses. So we're letting our energy flow. This reason this helps is there's so many acupressure meridians, points that go through rivers, streams of energy going through our wrists. Just letting your wrists flop. Such a beautiful gift. I'm sure of this actually, but you can test it out. If you just flop your wrists for 1 minute every day, intentionally, I guarantee you'll say, I can't believe I noticed this got better or this changed. Because, you know, energy wants to move, right? Energy's always moving. When we block it, that's when the discomfort comes to tell us. It's actually our friend. Like, oh, your energy's blocked. If we ignore it or we numb it out, say, I don't want to feel this headache or this discomfort. I'm going to take some ibuprofen. Then we miss the opportunity to listen to our body. It's sacred. And message saying, you know, you have a headache. Energy's blocked. That's okay, because it'll knock again later. But if we do that over and over and over, it's going to knock louder and louder. And that's what cancer is, and that's what illness is, and that's what broken arms. There's something more will happen to get our attention, right? To what? Reconnect. Pay attention. Come back. So now that we've done that little bouncing, let's do the Robert Peng bounce style. I love it. Shake your hands forward. Shake your hands to the side. Shake your hands down. Shake your hands up. Shake them behind.
Huh?
And we're doing a quick version, but now we're going to shake and we're going to wiggle our whole body. We're going to just go, like that sound you make when you're annoying your parents when you're a kid. Or you're trying to get your sibling mad at you. Be silly. Making sounds is good. When you let a sound out, that's energy moving. So if you're embarrassed for people to hear it, mute yourself or whatever, and do it later if you need to. But sighing, screaming, giggling, making funny sounds. All this is so great. And then release it. Plop down into stillness. Bring your awareness into your body. Noticing your breath. Do a quick little body scan from the top of your head down your body, just noticing temperatures, tension, peaceful feelings, softness. Notice everything. When you get to the end of your little toes, I like to wiggle mine. Say, hi, toes. I didn't even notice them before now today. Hi, toes. Thank you, toes. If it wasn't for you, I would have a hard time balancing and walking. And you come back to our breath. Yeah, thanking our body parts is such a beautiful thing. So great. Here we are, right? Coming to the end of our time today, but we did a lot, I feel like. We also want to harvest this, right? Because we've cultivated a lot. We've opened up, let a lot of energy move. So now let's harvest it. Rub our hands together, get that warmth again. And I am in the car. I haven't had heat on for at least an hour and a half. So it's a little chilly out there, but I feel good. I'm going to rub my face, massage.
Oh, my hands are so cold.
Yeah, so are mine. So I'm actually enjoying the coolness.
That's good.
This coolness on my face feels pretty luxurious, actually. And let's comb through our scalp, cooling anything that wants cooling. And I have been having some infections the last few weeks, so the cooling is kind of nice contrast to the fire energy in the body. Also cooling, really good for triple warmer. We've talked about that, but when you do the triple warmer smoothie Donna Eden talks about and go behind your ears and down your neck, this feels really good with cold hands because it's actually cooling. It's calming our triple warmer, calm, cool. You could even visualize, like I just visualize a cool waterfall. Ah, yeah, it's so nice. Great. Let's go and harvest some chi down the shoulders, down the arms. Woo. Down the sides of the body. Now I feel like I'm taking a shower. Water is the theme for me today, obviously. One of my friends this morning, the first thing she said was, oh, it's a beautiful blue sky and clouds appearing today. She said, oh, it's so good not to have the rain. And I said, yeah, but I'm also like, immediately I said, thankful for the rain. That's us. We're water. What?
It's coming tomorrow. Rain.
Well, it's here now. I mean, water is in us. We're 99%. Some people think even more. We're water. We are water. Without water, we don't exist. We interact with water, right?
It's true.
And yay. Judy, you just made me remember Water Warrior is one of the first things that I met with you about. So cool. All right, you guys. It's 8:30. So we'll stick to our half-hour time. Look at the sun coming out. Sun and water and earth, sky. All
And
right, you
dogs.
guys.
Full day.
Yes.
Beautiful day, everybody.
Let's
Okay.
flick at each other. It's our way of ending, and I love it. Little lightning bug.
Have a nice day. Have a joyful day. Oh, look,
Ha-
my name went back to Debbie. I'll have to change it again next time.
All right, you guys.
Okay.
Love you. Have a really great day.
Okay, you too
Bye-bye.
all. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Hello.